Put that there. Put that there. Okur. Okur. Right. Is that good? Say it works. Tell me it works, brev. Okay, let me cover this. All right. A few things. Let me just put it into here. Okay, that's not working. Why is this not working? All right, put that there. I'll put that there. Okay. All right, I think we're good. I think everything is working. Juicy Medusa. Okay, I talked too soon. I actually talked. Yeah, I'm flying. I'm sure it did a 3 billion% pump. If it's already done that. Taka Trump on Iceland. I mean Greenland. I mean Norway. I mean Idi Amin. Yeah. He's had his moments, man. He's having a moment. I'm telling you, the guy is insane. I'm shorting gold. Be careful about that. Be careful about shorting gold. Be very, very, very careful. Because because gold is a different type of movement right now, right? Right, I think we're good. Yo, render thoughts. How is everyone doing? I think we are all Gucci at this present moment. I've got one more thing to do because my body's telling me no. Duh. Man, I am in I know it's risky. I know it's risky, but you like risk is your friend. That's how you survive. Gold 5,000 is a huge psychological resistance. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what it could be? Can I just sign in, please? Please just let me sign in, please. I'm not saying anything other than just let me sign in. Oh, it's just you have to. Okay, you know what? Forget it. Can someone? How do I do this without actually having to do this crap? Anyhow, whatever. It is what it is. I'm actually like destroyed. Whatever. Concept of planning it. Right. Okay. Cool. Now, where are we sitting at this present moment? Looking at our total and looking at USDT dominance, it's looking like we're coming into a critical point, right? If anyone wants to see Solana Mobile is to billions, okay, yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case. Markets sure don't like it when countries sell their treasury bills. Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen no matter what. I don't think that's an issue. The real issue, again, I'm going to go into that as well, is Japan. People are really forgetting Japan. They're really forgetting Japan, and it's a serious problem. People are really forgetting this, and then it's going to be like, oh, Black Swan. I'm here warning you guys. Japan is slowly moving away from being the world creditors. I'm really, really telling you, this is super duper important. Is a president talking during your broadcast? What? Wait, is Donald Trump talking? Wait, is Donald Trump talking? Can someone explain this to me? Please tell me that he's not talking. All right, whatever. All right. So this is where we are, right? Again, anyone wants to see it, these are the two places. Go and follow him to himself. That's probably on a daily basis. I'm not surprised if that's the case. Now, where are we sitting right now? Who will be the new creditors of the USA? USA is going to have to be the new creditors of the USA. That's the key thing, right? The USA has to be that person. And if USA is not going to be that person, then who is? That's why I would be very surprised if rate cuts and things like that don't really happen. We're gonna have to see. The only issue I have is that those numbers of unemployment and employment numbers are gonna have to come in. We're gonna see a few more for us to really understand. Hello, love. Hello, Miss Stardust. Missed you. How are you doing? I am really unwell today, so please don't. Can you move the chat down a little? So, oh yeah, let me move it this way. Here we go. How about that? How about that? How about that? Is that better? Now you can't see anything. How about that? Is that better? Is that good? Does your this market is madness? It's not madness. I mean, just so you understand how wild. I drew this in the morning. If this happens, if this happens, it is going to be insane if this happens. So for everyone that wants to have access to the pro group, right? I'm gonna ask everyone to join the Learn by Alvarez group, right? Because I'm gonna be doing something early next week, which will be for the benefit of everyone. Trust me. Am I muted? No. Good evening. Everyone's so sassy. I don't. Come on, man. Cryptus, you shouldn't be sassy. You're always non-sass or something. Where is this? Where is this? Okay, cool. So you guys understand how insane this is, right? Are we here? How can I show this? Can I show this? I'm gonna take a screenshot. See, so you guys understand how crazy this is. I drew this in the pro group just this morning, and I said, I think something like this is gonna happen, right? And yeah, that's exactly what happened. 1 second. There we go. Did you hear that? All right, let me see this. Oh, God, my head is spinning a little bit. I'm not feeling 100% Tio. Wait, where am I? Oh, here we go. I can see things. All right, here we go. Check this out. I look at that. Just so I can put it next to each other, right? Just so you can see. Uncle Alvarez, thank you so much. Let your people know that they're sleeping on your Terminator live sessions. Yeah, man, look. We have some really cool. We also have an amazing trader that's just joined us as well, right? And we're going to be doing something, all right? We're going to be doing something that's going to be beneficial for everyone, right? For everyone that is involved and wants to get involved in this thing. We're doing something. Look, I mean, just like, I don't want to say it, but like, come on. I think the level is exactly the same as well. Like, is the level the same? Sorry, I don't want me to gloat, but you know, sometimes you have to. Wait, is the level the same? I think the level is exactly that level. Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. Just making you guys, bruv. I'm low-key broke. You're not broke. What are you talking about? No. Just so you understand, right? Anyone who wants to join the program, we're going to do something, especially when I get my other channel back finally, if I can get that back, right? We're going to do something that's going to be highly beneficial for everyone. And I'm basically making it dirt cheap. And for those who are already in, for all those who bought the NFT, those who paid whatever they did, they're going to be lifetime members, right? This is how I'm going to be doing it. So everyone that's in there right now and that has done it in that manner, it's going to be lifetime members, and any new person that joins in is going to be for a limited time period. For a very, very limited time period, I'm going to do something insane for you guys. Absolutely crazy, because I want as many people in there as possible, and as many people to gain from what we're doing as possible. And it's going to be one of those moments where you're just going to be like, damn, Mr. Alvarez Menezes has just done something absolutely incredible. How amazing is this person? And then no one will do what I say. And then when it's over, it's going to be like, is it too late? Is it too late? Are you saying we are going to 3.14 area? A possibility. A possibility. Look, we have to go level by level, right? So it's going to at least come and, I think in my humble opinion, going to test at 3 or 4. We'll see what happens from there. And then from there on, it'll be the 312, but it really could test the 321. If we start getting that move at this present moment, other than USA doing something silly and in Iran, which is still a very high possibility, and other than something spectacularly bad happening in Japan, I see no reason why this market shouldn't rally really hard. Like, I don't see a reason. What would be the reason right now? And if we look carefully, right? If we look at I'm gonna move this chat a little bit somewhere else as well. 1 second. Let me do something like this. 1 second. Because that chat is blocking a lot of things. How can I change the shape of this? Whoa. Let's do some more. I don't know. I'm gonna change the shape of that. Maybe I need to do something. I don't underestimate the Orange Man. I would not be surprised if the Orange Man doesn't do something hilariously stupid. Let's not be unrealistic. Okay, let's do this. Right, there we go. I think that's a better way of doing it. So you guys can see the chat. You can see what's going on the screen. Yeah, is that good? Is that better? I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, well, we do the other way. Let me do the other way. That's better for me because then I can see it. Put that there and put the chat on the other side. There we go. Cool. All right. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't underestimate it. There's a really high possible chance that this is going to be the case as well, right? A super high chance that that's the case, so that we could get to a point where you know, the market could absolutely switch in that way. Why the account switch? It's not the account switch. I've been currently banned. I've been currently banned, and I'm gonna tell you guys in a second why I've been banned. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a question, right? Why do you think? What was the reason for my account to get banned? Let me just ask this question to you. What do you think the reason was? What reason do you think they gave for my account to be banned? So you can understand the true level of insanity that I deal with on a daily basis on TikTok. I give you guys a no. Alan, you have one of the reasons. Yeah. Nudity is one. There's two more. There's two more reasons. There's two more reasons why I got banned, right? One was nudity. Right? One was nudity, right? One was a nudity thing. Yeah, but Astra, I told you that. Don't you're good and you're more popular than Crypto King. That's okay. So one was nudity, right? One was, and I promise you, cult activities. And the third one was human trafficking, right? So that was what I was apparently doing with my content. That was what I was doing. So that's why I got banned by TikTok. So I'm apparently a nudist, cult driving human trafficker. That's who I am, man. That's how I work. That's how I do it. All my content is secretly. Damn it, you guys found out. How is this possible? I just don't understand how life is. I did. That's actually my business. Ah, man. And I got caught. Finally, lol, you're being somehow just got how to do the chat. Yeah. That's, I mean, thank you so much about that. I don't, whatever. Trying to trap people into. I just bad hombre. Yeah, man. That's how I roll. That's the thing. Yeah, that's how I roll, brother. I'm dangerous. I dress up as a gingerbread man. That's how I get them. I get the gingerbread men out, and I'm like, yo, what's up? It's so dumb, honestly. It's so stupid. I don't know what gave away. I think it was the afro, the afro hair, that gave it away. I think that's what people were going full port. Like, what's happening? You know what I mean? It's so dumb. Is that? Love that video. Thank you. What do you want, man? It's so stupid. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, so we're in a really good place at this present moment. Things are moving in the right direction. I think that I see no reason. Look, another thing I want to explain to you guys, right? Forget that. That was just me messing around. But what's really important at this present moment to look at, right, is that there is massive liquidity here. Like, all of this is liquidity. In fact, not even that. All of that is liquidity. Massive amounts of liquidity. Main account ban. Yeah. Human trafficking. They caught me finally. Apparently I was doing so, like, cult activities with nudity and human trafficking. So I can understand why. I can understand why it's like they did what they did. It makes complete sense. Absolute complete sense right now. Good, yeah. Uh, anyway, so all of this is all liquidity down here. Hey mate, who's KBing your China the Terminator? He is another trader. He's a badass trader, and he's joined our trading group, and he's going to be doing a lot more other stuff. And there's hopefully a lot more people that's going to be coming in. Why'd you ask? And I'm gonna, as I said, I'm doing something. If anyone that wants to be able to have access to the pro group, I'm just telling you, join Learn My Alvarez. Next week I'm gonna be doing something crazy, so you guys completely understand what's happening. And current members right now, and I'll say this: if anyone wants to be a current member right now, I would say highly suggest now is the time to join, because all current members up until the start of next week are going to have something very, very special. That's all. Just wondering if it was alias of yours. He's decent. He's very, very good. Of course, I brought him in. He didn't just randomly turn up and open up a section in my pro group. Yeah, he's very good. He's very good. He's also a really decent guy as well. I'm going to be doing a lot of things with him. Just watch this space. A lot of things are changing in that group as well, so you need to understand that. Now, when do you have your special? What special? What are you talking about? It's a Telegram. It's a Telegram. It's a Telegram, and there's some. I can't tell you. I've had a few meetings with a lot of people. Is there a regular one? Yeah. So the Eli, trust me. But I will say this to you, right? If you're in the Learn My Alvarez, right? I'll be dropping in something in there, which will it will be a no-brainer to join. No-brainer. That's it. No-brainer to join. That's the best way for me to put it. Right. So all of this is liquidity down here, and what also is another factor to understand, right? Is that the other day we had a clear break of structure, right? Clear break of structure to the downside. We initially had it to the upside when Donald Trump was threatening some stupid things, right? So we had the break of structure up here, which if and I'm looking at the what's it called? Market cap dominance, right? USDT dominance, which is, it goes in the opposite way. Is it called Learn My Alvarez? Yeah. If you go onto the tube, look. If you go here, on the I'll show you. Here, look. If you go to my stream, on the bottom there's the link tree. I'm actually going to make it much more easier. I'm going to make sure that you go to the link tree there, and it's all there. Learn My Alvarez. Tonight's Japan conference volatility expected. Let's see. I don't think there's going to be too much volatility from that. It's more about what's going to happen. Anyway, look. So if we look at the USDT dominance, oh man, I'm feeling. The stream won't be too long today. Just so you understand, I'm a bit so woozy. USDT dominance had a clear break of structure to the top. So if Donald Trump hadn't done his U-turn, this would indicate a hard pullback, right? That's what she said, right? You would be pulling back in a way that even the best of everyone would have been like, oh my god, that was historic. We would have been going sub 80 for sure, right? If that was the case, because that would prove that it's going to go up, and there's a low market shift. And if we look at total as well, that was indicated here with the close above. This should have continued. I mean, a close below, and this should have continued down and gone down all the way down to 2.7, even possibly more, which would be hitting the sub 80,000 mark easily, right? However, Donald Trump came out and basically just calmed the market completely. He's not going into Greenland, Iceland, or Bulgaria. You know, he picks one country all of a sudden, and then he's not going to do any tariffs. Those things completely change the market structure, which because it means that there aren't any effects to markets, to companies, to other aspects, and other things, that there's not going to be any war. It's basically what I said, and everyone said I was ridiculous, and that's what's going to happen. They're going to somehow do a deal where they're going to give half of it, and they're going to half control it or fully control it, as I said in my video, right? Now, what happened afterwards, right, is after he announced that, we got an opposite close, right? An opposite close, which is wild, right? That opposite close also corresponds with the opposite close on this side, which is a clear break of structure. This is accumulation, manipulation, and that is going to be a full-blown run. I'm expecting distribution upwards, which means that should expand out with some level of resistance around the 3.1, and this should also break down because of the market structure break on the bottom. That's what I was planning on. That's what I was thinking, and it kind of worked in that manner, and that's why I'm playing here. And this is where the factor is working. Now there is still a lot of resistance here. I mean, support, but anyway, support. I'm sure I'm complicating it too much, but support here, which could cause there could be some more of a downside in the whole market structure, which could potentially come here and have a little bit of a pullback, find support at 3, and then break out from there. This could happen in the next 24 hours. Something on that. It could even be Asia, to be honest. We'll see. The 1031 member one. Look, I'll show you how you get to it. Look, I'll show you how to get to it. This one here. Look, guys, I'll show you. So you can see what's going on. Here, look. Right. Hello. Hello. There we go. Okay. Right. So you go on to my live here, right? Can you hear my beautiful voice? There we go. There we go. And then you see this more here. You press this more. You press this more button there. It goes down. You'll see the I think I'm seeing things. My God. Anyway, you go to the link tree. Yep, and then you go to here, Learn My Alvarez. You just go in there. Anyone that wants, I'm just telling everyone that it's imperative that you go there. Trust me, it's only going to be a very, very limited time thing. Everything after that was going to be going into a completely different way. So you just go there. That's it. If you want to join any of my other things, my TikTok, Instagram, X, and all that kind of stuff, and if you want 0 fees on your Mexi, literally 0. I mean, I've done a deal where everything's 0, but if you want to go into there, join that as well, right? Now, let's go back to reality. Back to something. Why is this not working? Please work. Please. Okay, cool. Right. Let's get this going. Chat only working on YouTube? No. What do you mean? Why is Kick not working? But Kick should be working. Is Kick not working? Is anyone on Kick? Video quality is so good, Mr. Alvarez. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's changing a few things. My studio should also be ready very soon as well, which is going to be very nice. It's not working? Yeah, strange. Let me try that again. It should work. Why is it not working? Yeah, anyway, it should work. Will come. Not working on Kick. 1 second. Let me see why it's not working on Kick. People like Kick because it's just the frame rate is better on Kick, and you can actually watch it in the background. It should be working. Why is it not working? Strange. All right, it should be working. I don't know. Try again. What's your target area? Do you think Bitcoin can go when you said it will go up? I will say this. Look, I'll say this. I'll get to Bitcoin in a second, but let me just go through all this, and I'll get to that, and I'll go through all your aspects. Have you got a Kick stream deal? No, I wish. Oh my God, no, I don't have a Kick streaming deal. They just like it. That's why. So. Yeah, so I'm expecting this to go up, and level by level we're gonna go and see. I think we could potentially hit the 2.1 trillion, potentially even more. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, because if we look at Bitcoin at this present moment, right? I think this could be what you could describe as a local bottom, right? And I think this rally towards 100,000 I believe is going to start from here. Genuinely. I think that start will be there. It'll take a bit of time, but I think that's where it's going to go to that area there. And I'm not surprised if we get around this area, some stupidness happens, right? I would not be surprised if some dumb crap happens and everyone's going to be like, here we go again. You know what I mean? I would not be surprised if at that moment he goes to full-blown war with Iran or some stupid crap like that. Let me just see. Why is this not working? I'm here. It's not working. Let me just type and see if anything comes up. Yeah. Why is Kick not working? Okay. There we go. Let's try this again. It should work. Anyway, doesn't matter. Might get an account, but if you wear clothes, well, I don't know what's going on. Do you think it's going to happen before the FOMC meeting? I think it could be up to the. We'll see. I don't know. Look, I think there is a very high chance that this is the move to what we would be describing as the right shoulder, right? This area here, around this area, I think it's going to be where. Look, I keep saying it all the time, but I think it could go up to 100,000. Potentially to 104, and even more potentially all the way up to the 108, 109 area. But we have to go level by level by level by level, right? Like it's really, really important that you see that movement. Also, when you guys go to the Learn by Alvarez, by the way, everyone on there, if I message you, that's not me messaging you, right? If you want to talk to me or and that kind of thing, I will never message you ever. There's a lot of like nefarious people there that will try and take stuff from you. So that's where we're sitting at this present moment. Let's see what happens. You're saying this before more than one. You're saying that what you talk. Oh, anyway, fine, whatever. That's the situation, right? So all the late night talk wasn't you. No, it wasn't. It wasn't me. You know what's really funny is that I got someone message, like it happens a lot. That people message me saying, "Oh, how can you do this? How can you do that?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" You know what I mean? I don't know what was happening. But anyway, that's the situation of where we're sitting at this present moment. Now, look. What was I going to say? Yeah. So I'm expecting around that that area that will most probably hit around that level. That's what I'm thinking at this present moment. Bro, just follow me. I'm not surprised. Now, I'm tired of this market. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the way it is. It makes you tired before it pumps the market. It's always the case as it goes along. Okay, cool. Look, so that's that situation at this present moment. Bitcoin, I think it could potentially hit around those levels. We have to see go level by level by level. But at this present moment, we have to be very, very like really vigilant and careful, because look, the market is hypersensitive, right? And the way that you understand how I'm loving it, it's giving me so much time to accumulate. Yeah. The way you understand whether some news or something that's going to come out is actually be something that's going to affect the market is that you need to ask yourself this one singular question, right? You need to ask yourself this question. Will what's happening affect companies' bottom line? Will it affect inflation? Will it affect anything on that level that will have that move? You know what I mean? So if you don't have that understanding, and if you don't see that there's something that could potentially affect the market rather than just sentiment, then it's not going to really affect the market that much, because we're dealing with a taco president at absolute best. But I will say this as well, right? Taco goes both ways. Sorry. Right? Taco goes both ways. It's this sort of understanding that you have to be in a scenario where you can't expect him to just turn his mind around and not do what he's going to say. If it's something negative, it could also be something positive as well. Just because he's saying he's not going to do these things doesn't mean that if he doesn't get what he wants, he's not going to do it. You're talking about a guy who is punished first and then maybe see what happens. But it's his nature of doing the deal, right? So he produces something completely insane and insanity, and then comes back to the table to try and get a deal that he would normally get at that will be better than what it was if he came in a nice, friendly type of way. So he goes, attack first and then go back from there. Now, where are we sitting right now? What do you want me to look at? Let me see what the trades are doing. That's doing pretty well. That's doing pretty well. That's doing pretty well. That's also doing pretty well. Okay, cool. Not bad. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I can't stop winning. It's just like it's impossible. Right. What do you want me to look at? What coins do you want me to look at? What are you guys expecting to see? And we can go from there. I won't be able to look too much. Good times to enter long right now. I mean, the good time was you know a few hours back, but I would not be surprised. I mean, we're coming into some area of resistance, so just be careful, right? A bit of resistance, but if Sol gets above, oh man, if it can break above the 130. Yeah, the 130. No, not even the 130. No, 131. 1 second. Around the 130. If it can get above that 130, say 131, this thing is going to moon hard, like aggressively. But let's see, right? We are in a sort of this choppiness market, so it could come up here and reject back down, and then have that massive run from there, right? So would not be surprised. But if anyone wants to see my screen, you guys can go to any one of these and see it there. For some reason, the kick, just follow as well and all that kind of stuff. Press the bell button and everything. I've made it very easy for people to see what's going on. Good time to enter along. You see, there are better times. You should never enter when we're coming into areas of resistance, because you'll be entering in not the best possible scenario. But we're still looking pretty good. Missed entry on Canton. Yeah, I was looking at Canton as well. It looked very strong. I'm not feeling 100%, man. You can hear my voice is slowly going away, and then when it goes, I'm out. And it goes, I'm gone. Bye. I'll see you later. Where's the Canton? Where's CC? The hell is this coin? Where's my Pantalon? My Pantalon. There we go. Pantalon. That's right. Canton. There we go. Man, the thing with Canton, right? As much as I love this coin, right? And if the market pumps, this thing is going to pump aggressively. I would not be surprised if it doesn't do that. But I will say this, right? And it has tried several times, which is a good sign. It's a very good sign. Yeah, not there, right? No, that's not correct. There. There, right? It has tried several times. The problem I find with this is that there's a lot of liquidity here, right? So, and it is coming at a good time where if the market starts to rally, this thing is going to rally. But I'm telling you, if this does this, if this comes out and then retests down into this zone here, right, that, and finds support, I just, at that point, I would be, and if the market is going up and USDT dominance actually starts to break below the 6.167 area, roughly around that area, and total breaks above the 3.4, Canton is going to do that. Oh, that's not what it's going to do. It's going to do that. It'll do that. It'll be violent. Yeah, that type of thing. It's looking good though. I mean, they have good. It seems like they have good earnings and supply control, which is very, very good for the coin like this. It means it's not inflationary yet. What else do you want me to look at? God, I'm just like, I'm on a BNB. It's gonna be. I got a long on BNB. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, we're doing so not bad so far. The resistance for BNB is here, right? I mean, it's a low time scale, but yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, here. The real resistance for BNB is here, right there. Actually, not even that there. That's where the resistance is, right? So that resistance there is going to be a bit of a problem. But that's, what would that be? The way we got in. Oh, there. Oh, there. That would be a 1.8% move. We'll see. we'll see how it goes. I'm expecting this to test its prior range high here, so the 952. So that's what I'm expecting. These are all resistance areas, though. I will say, when you have these longer term EMAs running above it, those are areas that it really needs to break through, and they usually count as areas of local pullback, right? So we'll see what happens on that note. At this present moment, we're all in profit and moving in the right direction. We just need this to. You just need USD to just to reject off here, and I want it to do something like this, right? I want it to go here, and then nuke down. That's what I want. Let's see if that drawing works as well. Render. Let's look at render. If anyone's on the tube, they get priority of calls, by the way. And if you're on the tube, press the bell and the like and write a comment and stuff like that. Really helps with the algorithm. Oh, man. Where are we right now? Oh, my voice is going slowly. Let's go renderers. Oh my god. Oh man. Ooh. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, look. Yeah, I mean, look. With render, look. So, yeah, here we go. All right, with render, the resistance level for this is there, right? What I would be looking at for render is this. I mean, it looks good. This looks like it should really go, right? It looks like it should really break out in an aggressive fashion. But this usually acts as a bit of resistance, right? So we could see we could see a bit of a rejection of the 2.06 level. And if it can gain ground, what I expect to happen with render, I would say something like this is going to happen, like that. And at that point there, if it holds support, this is going to do that. That's what I expect will happen with render. It looks strong there. Render's been very, very strong at the moment, so I'll not be surprised. It's just that all these longer term EMAs are really problematic. And to be honest, if you look at it, we are still looking ultimately very bearish at the moment. But this break of structure that we've had here is a good sign. It's a very good sign. Higher highs and higher lows looking good, right? And there's this compression that's happening that should, yeah. I mean, it would be better if the two bands were expanding. So looking at kind of the daily. It's not that bad. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think up to that level. I think it'll test that level for sure. We'll see. It all depends on if the market plays ball and what the market makers are going to do, because market makers aren't stupid. They're going to try and trick you out of your positions and everything else, as it tried to do today. What other things do you want me to do? Sui. Let me look at Sui. See what Sui's up to. Oh my god, my voice. Yeah, Matsui's underperforming really badly, but it still looks okay. To me, this doesn't look too hot, right? I mean, well, no, we're in too low time frame. Actually, that's not that bad. Here we are. A lot of coins are going to look very similar, right? So the levels of support are very similar. So the problem is that they're sitting below these EMAs, right? So it's going to be acting as a bit of resistance for everyone. Now, if we're the only issue is that Sui is such low in volume. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. It's such a big coin. The volume is massively low. Now, I fully expect this if we see total start to rally up to these levels, and you see USDT dominance actually break down like this, everything's gonna run, right? I'm not gonna say Sui does look pretty good actually. On the very low time frame, it doesn't look fantastic. It still looks a bit bearish, but on a larger time span, it's looking pretty. Get rid of that. It's a bit messy. What's going on here? Yeah, I mean, look, see, that's the situation that we're facing in, right? So there's a lot of resistance that we have to play with Sui at the present moment. So as with a lot of coins, right? The moment that they get above these levels here, this level here around the 1.53 level, it's all of these things are going to zoom hard, all of them. Pendle had a nice little move up. Yeah, I like Pendle. I still have some Pendle actually. Not a lot of it, but I still have some. Where is Pendle here? Yeah. The thing with Pendle, right? When it starts to really rally, it can rally really aggressively. Now, look, we stay facing the same situation with this as well. Look, there's this lower time frame trend line that it needs to break out of, right? Is that right? Are we close to it? No. Let's do that. It's really messy. 1 second. Something like that. Let's just keep it there, right? So it's trying to break out, and more importantly, it's finding its level of support at the really key area of yeah. So there's a lot of support here. Look, here, right there, right. So this is looking pretty strong. It's looking pretty strong, especially on a larger time frame. Pendle actually looks really good. It actually looks really good. So keep an eye on that. That looks pretty good. I might actually put a little mark on that. What's going on? Thinking, of course. AXS. What's AXX? That's AXX. What's AXS? I don't even know what this is. It's pumping like crazy. I don't even know what this is. What is AXX? Hello, can you check hype? Of course, yeah. What is AX? I don't know what AXX is. Yeah, looks good. It's coming into an area of resistance, though. I will explain. Yeah, you guys have to be pretty careful with this, because right. Hello, there we go. Please work. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, it's coming to a bit of an area of resistance here, but this is looking good, especially for. I mean, I don't know what the larger time scale. I mean, not great. All right, I'm gonna stop zooming out. Everything looks so terrible when you zoom out. Jesus. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Let's zoom in a lot. Ugh, my index finger's aching. Anyway, so I know Max 7 is back. It's a gaming token. Then be very careful with this. Be super duper careful with gaming tokens, because they're massively inflationary. Absolutely incredibly inflationary. But yeah, watch out this level. If it breaks above that, then it could be open for a bit of a rally, but these things can nuke very, very quickly because of the inflationary mechanics of gaming tokens. Hype. I've got hype here, I think. Do I have hype liquid? Oh no. That's the one coin. I should have looked at hype as well. Oh, maybe I didn't like it. I don't know what hype's doing. Genuinely, I don't know what hype is doing. I mean, look, technically, it has taken out this wick here, right? It's cleaned out all of the longs here, completely taken that out. But man, that looks so bad. I mean, you could potentially get a bit of a move here, right? That does look, and if we try and get a bit of a trend here, maybe, but that looks so bad. Possible, but it looks super weak, like really, really weak. And it's surprising for a platform that has such an enormous level of user and makes so much money. How long could it fall? Oh wow, you're in a long, Mac. Look, I don't honestly. I'll say this, right? Honestly, I'll say this. AXX was pushed with a listing on right. Okay, that's probably why. Be careful, man. When you get those listing type of pumps, right? What usually happens when they get listed is that pump disappears into nothing. So be very, very, very careful. Since Jam telling his people Monero is the new Bitcoin, let's check that. You know where he got that from? You know? By the way, can I ask a question? Is that guy okay? Can I ask you? Is he okay? Can someone ask him if he's doing well? Because the last time I got onto his live, I was like, bro, what's going on? I was literally like, well, I don't know. Are you alright, bro? You okay? What's with that weird camera angle, and why are you wearing those glasses? And then why are you doing hand gestures and stuff? I don't get it. I don't quite understand. But anyway, yeah, he got that from, what was his name? What was that guy's name? You're the one who hates influencers and all that kind of stuff. I think he was pushing Monero as well. What was his name? Who's that guy? He's strange. There's something. I don't know. What he's doing is very. Someone should check in on him. That's all I'm gonna say. In a nice way. I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean in a nice way. We'll see. Hyper is basically just taking a massive level of liquidity from its token. The hater guy. Yeah. No, yeah, what's the guy's name? You know the one he keeps talking about paid actors, or what's his name? What's that guy's name? I've forgotten his name. The one who keeps shouting and he wears like a pearl necklace. Not Crypto King. Not Crypto King. By the way, can I say something about Crypto King? Can I say something? You know he came back. He came back. Do you know about that? He did a video. Bare Naked, that's the one. Yeah, Bare Naked Crypto. He was the one that was talking about Monero, and he got it from there. Right? He came the other day. Alright. Here he did a video. It was like, hello guys. He was like, hello guys. The market's looking very bullish. I think we go up from here. And that happened. I've never seen someone. He doesn't kind of get it wrong. It's not even like, oh, he did a trade and, he lost 1% or 2% or whatever, right? It's spectacular. It's like world nuking, massive world affairs level of wrong. That's what I mean. He was here. He called it here on Sunday. He was like, the child looks good, guys. We go up from here. If we get the market nuked. The market nuked 8%. 9% from when I've never met someone who's so amazing. Like, he's every time he talks his trash, he's gonna be bearish. So we freaking, it's amazing. The guy has, like, he has a sixth sense of calling it wrong, like so aggressively, that everyone in the market sees him as like the top signal and just dumps. They're just like, oh god, it's over. It's over. It's completely over. Oh no. Ah, god, that guy. I love that guy so much. He's my hero. If only I could be that wrong, that spectacular. I wish I had that much influence on the market. Ah, god. Anyway, whatever. It's all good. Ooh. Like, no, much worse than Kramer calls. Much worse than Kramer calls. Kramer can be wrong sometimes. This guy is like spectacularly wrong. Like world class. I wonder if I can do an indicator so when he says something, I do the opposite. See what happens. It's amazing. Ah, god, anyway, whatever. So what was I looking at? Back to things. It's popped into my mind and then, yeah, it was funny times. We go up from here. I don't get how people can join his group. It's amazing. It's amazing. We go up from here. We go up from here and the market newts 9%. Yes, so stupid. Anyway, what do you want me to look at? What are the coins you want me to look at? And then we can go from there. I'm gonna do more of a broad spectrum show hopefully tomorrow. But man, I'm absolutely hammered. I'm so tired. Who? Crypto King, man. Crypto King. Look, Bare Naked Crypto was talking about Monero, and he was like, it's the best thing ever created. Like, you know, oh my god. And Jam was talking about the same things and all that. So market, I did what I told you. Yeah. He's on now saying we're going down. Oh great, we're going up. Oh my god, I'm logging everything. I'm logging everything. Can I do a full cryptocurrency long? Do they have a full can every coin go up at the same time? I think that's the amount of level of liquidity he's going to be pumping in into the market. I think we're going up. We're all going. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm not feeling. I should be laughing. Sorry, my throat a lot. That's what she said. Yeah. So Ben, he was talking about Monero. Let's see what Monero's up to. I thought that was a new Bitcoin, and everything was amazing. I do like the guy. He just, I think his anger is misplaced, and I think he's found an angle that angers people, so they watch him. That's the only thing I could say about that guy. I mean, his market analysis and certain things are very good. He just needs to. He places his anger in the wrong place. His anger shouldn't be placed with the influences. His anger should be placed with the projects. This is the thing he doesn't. I don't think he's. Oh man, yeah, doing well. I think he said it was amazing up here. This is the thing that he gets wrong, because it's not the you know, without marketing, there's nothing in this world will do anything, right? Absolutely nothing. Everything that you wear, every brand you like, why you have that phone, why you have this, that, and you have everything is done through marketing, and you know, having and there are multiple influences that play on that notion to drive sales and this and the other. If the company behind them are nefarious and evil, it's unfair to blame the face of that thing rather than the people behind it. That's the thing that he doesn't get, and he misplaces it in the wrong people. Like he's saying, oh, you know, people who push XRP are all paid actors and this and the other. Not necessarily. XRP is the evil one, not the people who push it. Where do you think all that money is coming from? XRP knows exactly what they're doing. XRP, and I want to say this to everyone that loves XRP, and I just want you to really be understand the model of how Ripple and XRP works. Ripple is a real world company. They have a lot of access. They have a lot of investments, a lot of real world aspects. They are a proper company. There's a reason why they have completely wholeheartedly removed themselves and the connection from XRP is because they use XRP as a liquidity extraction model to take it out from cryptocurrency and put it into the real world through Ripple. That is the model of XRP, and that's why they can spend absolute gargantuan amounts of money on marketing. That's it. Don't blame the marketers. Blame the people behind them. If the project behind them are doing nefarious things, they're the ones that are the people that should be dealing with it. And if for them to say, oh, but they should look into it, how the hell are you going to know that? How are you going to know that? He talked about Monero. Was he paid by Monero? It's the same bullshit. You know what I mean? That's a stupid way of thinking about it. I think he's misplaced his anger into the wrong place. And this will most probably go back to him and he'll be like, oh, you know Alvarez and his cheese and biscuit trading strategy. Whatever. It's all good. Whatever. If he needs to do that, he needs to do that. Whatever. It's all good. Right? Oh, wow. This is down. XRP runs in Ripple, but it's optional for banks to use and only a small amount to use it. They're not going to use it. They're not going to use it. I'm telling you now, they're not going to use it. I see absolutely no reason why they would use it. None. Absolute zero. If it's a if maybe you can if you want to, it would be nice if you do so. This is the thing with it. That's all I'll say. Hi, mate. How you doing? Good, Mario. Thank you so much for joining. Man, my voice is slowly disappearing into nothing. What's Total doing? Oh, it's struggling a little bit. Come on, USDT. Nuke already. Why would they use it when they can use a stable? It's just don't even. I mean, the fact that the stablecoin aspect has. Can you recap for the late calls? I will do. The fact that the stablecoin, the Clarity Act was destroyed is going to play in the favor of XRP a little bit because they could utilize that, saying, "Oh, there's no stablecoins," and they're going to use XRP or whatever the crap that they say. But it won't be something that, I mean, there's no way that they're going to give that much of control over to one singular company to run the world. It's just not going to happen. The government, U.S. government would need to own it. So the recap from what I'm thinking, right, is this. From Total, we've had a clear, oh my God, we've had a clear break of structure, right? To the upside. I believe that we're going to be testing the higher levels from here. I think this could potentially be the local bottom for where we are. Depends. We could see a scam move from market makers where you could potentially do a big red candle and then pump it back up. There is a possibility of that because this is looking a bit laddery, steppy at the moment, which I don't particularly like, right? It could be that sort of movement that they're doing. We'll see what happens. But I'm still thinking that we're going. This would be somewhat the local, but I see no reason why we should go down. We've had multiple touches of this area. We've had multiple support levels. We've come back, and the only thing that could really cause problems in the market is some sort of attack in Iran or something that happened with Japan. That's the only thing. But I will say something about Japan, and I'm going to get my voice slowly going. I can't. Do you think December 24 highs again this year? No, I don't think so. I think by Big Beautiful, yeah. But I would say by November, latest by November, I think we would start the recovery from the bottom. I think after this, we have one, in my humble opinion. Don't listen to what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. This ain't advice in any way whatsoever, right? I think we have one so stupid. We have one last pump left in us, right? One Hail Mary. One Hail Mary pump left in us, right? The pump of ages, the one that's going to change, and the baby maker. We have one baby maker left, right? And I think that baby maker is either gonna top around the 99 or at maximum 104 area. Actually, not even maximum. At maximum 100 and 100. Let's be positive. 110, right? 3 levels. I think one of these three levels are going to be, and I think this is the local bottom for it to come and try and test that area there. And I think around this area, the reason why I say this area here is important is because this is where if you average out the new whales in Bitcoin, their average enterprise is 99,000. So I would say what will be happening with them, I would not be surprised if they started to ladder out like this, right? And that sell pressure will increase as it goes up. And then when it gets to these levels, potentially here as well, potentially around here as well, we will get an aggressive pullback. And I think that will be the downtrend all the way down to, right, let me have a look. Oh my God, I need to get going. I'm sorry, my voice is dying. So one last thing, and I'll explain two more things, and I'll go down. It's just my opinion, right? Then we will most probably go all the way down to this area here, around the 71 to potentially even now a sub 70, 68 area. I think around that area. We'll get this breakdown all the way down to here, and it will chop here probably towards maybe at latest November, and then start the real aggressive move back up, and that will be the start of the next bull run. That's what I believe is going to be happening, in my humble opinion. Is that clear? Do you think Iceland's safe? I think Iceland's, I don't know. He might be going for the wrong country or the right country. Who knows? My favorite line of his speech in Davos. My favorite line. I just don't understand this guy is real. My favorite line was that. Sama. He was like, who knew? God, it's so racist. It's amazing. He was like, who knew Somalis were so clever? I thought they were all pirates. This is the leader. This is the leader of the most powerful country in the world. Said this at Davos. At Davos. Oh my God. That guy is so stupid. It's amazing. Oh, man, who knew they were so clever? I thought they were all pirates. God, that's wild, man. Man, I love Donald Trump so much. He makes my life terrible, right? He makes my life absolutely terrible in like markets and stuff, but I guess volatility is good for that kind of stuff. But also, he's so funny, unintentionally funny. It's like a literal caricature, man. I've never seen. It's like a. The area of crypto is finished. It's an area of war fully in the world. 2026. I don't think so at all. I don't think so. I think what it is though, and I'll leave it on this. I watched a really interesting university debate between two professors. Right, he's getting on like a joke. No, I think he's good. I think he's still very lucid. He's very impressive for his age. Right. I read old Bitcoin holders selling this cycle. Maybe Mt. Gox folks help to keep this market down. Yeah, look, it could be possibly. I think that we'll see what happens, right? Me making these predictions are predictions. Doesn't mean they will come true. Anything can happen at any second. I just want everyone to be very clear of that, right? It's not a factor that it's something that's going to be 100% the case or not. I just believe that that's what I'm seeing, right? That's what I'm understanding of what's going to be happening. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what this situation is. But I'll say this, right? This debate that they were having, this debate that they're having, is this, right? I think this age of unity is changing a little bit, right? And I think it's moving into the era of superpowers acting like superpowers. And I think Donald Trump is the reaction to what. Look, on the one hand, I understand what Donald Trump is doing. And a lot of people who are really angry right now uh, are going to be very happy because he's going to be um, going to be happy relatively in the future, depending on what he's going to do. I mean, unless he messes with the interest rates, because him taking over places like Greenland, him getting securing minerals, him securing chips, him securing all of that kind of stuff, is actually for the benefit of the USA. Because I'll tell you one thing right now, right? The reason why America has become what they've become right now and the way that they're acting right now is because they know wholeheartedly now that they are fighting against a power that doesn't need to do what they're doing. I was talking to a professor, right? And he said to me, he goes, I find it hilarious that people are saying that China is not taking over Taiwan because of America. He goes, I find it hilarious. That's what they think. They're not doing it because the amount of economic instability it would create if they did that would damage them more than any other country. That's why they're not doing it. And he goes, the moment you get to a point where China's homeland can produce the same level of chips and supercomputers, superconductors, and RAM and all that kind of stuff as the rest of the world, you will see they will take over Taiwan. There's a reason why they've completely stopped silver exports. There's a reason why they're doing all of these things right now, because they're trying to corner the market in the places that they've secretly been taking over. That's it. Like America right now are trying to wean themselves off from all the raw materials from China, because they've realized they're getting almost 80% of that raw material from China. So they have to go do all these things. It's a matter of survival rather than anything else. Trump is going against a USA pro as well. America will collapse soon. Europe will collapse soon. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to collapse soon. No. And this is the thing that I'm trying to explain to you. Like he's cornering and he's trying to corner all of the key factors that will make America strong still. Because right now, security is in China, which is the scariest thing you could say right now, right? That's it. You need to, people. Okay, yeah, America's strong on this and the other, but I promise you, China is almost just as strong. They're not like Venezuela or Russia or things like that. They are seriously scary people. Like they are, I would say, on par with America, like power wise, easily. Changing world order. Yeah, I don't even think the world order. I think it's the era of us first. Yes, and kung fu as well. Yeah. Yes, that's where the scariness comes from. Selfish era. Not even selfish era. It's more about protecting one's own. That's it. That's where it's coming to. That's what he's trying to do. He's doing it in a very brutish way, but that's what he's trying to do. Wait till the aliens get involved. I think that's the next bit. I'm kind of ready. I'm kind of ready for aliens. That would be cool. I think that would be really good. I think please bring the aliens. I don't think anyone would care right now. We're at that point where it would be like Kim Kardashian's meeting the new aliens. It'd be like, oh my god, wasn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just like he goes, "Hey, I'm an alien. Cool. Like, are you gonna, you know what I mean?" This is the thing, you know what I mean? I think that's kind of what's happening right now. I think they're slowly bringing us to get to a point where when aliens come, we're gonna be like, cool. Can the eggs get cheaper, please? All right? Can they make eggs cheaper? Can can they make eggs cheaper? No. Okay, cool. Well, then why are you here? Why are you here? If you're not gonna make, if you're not gonna make the gas in my petrol better, why are you here? Bank of England was instructed to prepare for an event of aliens. Torah Torah turned out to be true. Yeah, I mean that's a different type of aliens. But yeah, man, this is the thing that I will say right now. Right now, I think aliens. I think we need aliens right now. So if you guys are out there, watching TikTok, like flicking through, like, look at these idiots that don't even know I'm here, right? I think it's time to reveal yourself, right? Please just come out. We need your help. The world needs your help. Aliens, please come. All right. Thank you very much. If you listen to it, there's 49 people on here. One of you guys are aliens. If you are, great success. All right, guys. Love, appreciation. I'm slowly deteriorating into nothing. I might see you tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if that works. And if Elon Musk disappeared, yeah, possibly he's definitely an alien. There's something not right with that guy. I loved his feud. I mean, why are you having a feud with the Ryanair owner? Why? Bro, do you have nothing else to do other than after someone that owns a super cheap airline? Like, what is your problem? Honestly, I might buy Ryanair. Do it. Just do it. Amazing. Maybe we can put the luggage into that holder now and won't be charged for it. You know what I mean? Like, go for it. It's so stupid. Anyway, look, guys, a lot of appreciation, all that kind of stuff. Let's see where this market goes. He's like trying to remain relevant. Yeah, but that's not remaining relevant. That's just like, what the hell are you doing, bro? I guess maybe a lot of people talk about him, so whatever. Thank you for tonight. Thank you so much. Alvarez, can you look into the big, beautiful bill, 4.7 trillion to the USA for the next... yeah, but it's going mainly to the wealthy people. Maybe there'll be some trickle-down aspects, and they'll buy stock, so that could be a driver to the market. But yeah, I'm deteriorating. Yeah, I'm deteriorating, and I'll see you guys later. All right, really, really appreciate it. Hopefully by then, maybe my channel, my drug... my human trafficking channel will be returned back to me, and I may show less nipples for the next time I go live. Maybe they'll be returned back to me by then, and we can see what happens. And if you guys want to join the Learn by Alvarez, we're going to be doing something really cool there. I'll catch you guys later. Peace and all that kind of affection and stuff. Take care. Bye bye. Oh my god. All right, guys, on here as well. You know how to do it. Anyone that's on here that wants to check out the Learn by Alvarez, please make sure you do so, and we can see where we go from there. It's going to be involving the pro group, so you guys should be very, very, very happy when you get in there. Anyway, take care. Good night.